Hello, and welcome to Healthy Kingston, a health promotion and wellness program of the Kingston Board of Health. I'm Janet Wade, your host. Few announcements from the Public Health Department. They do want to let you know that if you go to their website, they will give you information on the beaches, what the bacteria count is in the water, and which beaches are open and which are closed. Secondly, they want you to know about aerial spraying, when that might be happening. And thirdly, there's a list of preventative measures that you can take to keep your property from having mosquitoes. So please become familiar with the website for the Public Health Department. It has a lot of good information on public health measures and also what's coming up for community programming. So today, we're going to talk about a very challenging topic for a number of single pregnant women, as well as women who find themselves as single moms and have little to no support. And the answer for them, fortunately, on the South Shore is Bethesda House. Very happy to have two members of the staff there. We have Missy Porter, who is the founder and co-executive director of Bethesda House with us today, and also Jamie Blake, who is an assistant director at Bethesda House, and she is going to be speaking to their boutique. Thank you, ladies, both very much for being here. I really appreciate it. When I heard about this program, I was very excited because a number of women told me how beneficial it has been to young women in the community, and it needs publicity. People need to know about it. It is self-funded, and it serves a tremendous need in our community, so it's important that people know about it. So first off, I'd like to ask Missy, how did Bethesda House get started?
So Bethesda House was started in November of 2016, and long before that I had found myself pregnant at 15, had my baby at 16, and then I experienced homelessness when I was 17 with a 1-year-old. And it was through that experience that it was on my heart to open a home for young women who were in a similar situation. So myself, Jamie, and my husband, John, the three of us as co-founders, we started Bethesda House.
And how long has it been in existence?
So 8 years, coming up to our 8th birthday.
And what type of services do you offer for young women coming into the program?
So we provide a safe place to live, first and foremost. And this is for women who are typically between the age of 18 to 25 and pregnant or parenting a new baby. We can make exception for older moms to come and stay at our home. They're welcome to stay with us for up to 2 years to get on their feet. We take care of everything while moms are there, getting them prenatal care, or if they have a baby, connecting them with their pediatrician, getting them on WIC and cash benefits if possible. We do a lot of parenting and life skills. We are faith-based. We try to teach them about the love of God while they're there. And then after a certain point of time, after getting through the bridge track, they can, if they choose to, move into the work or education track.
Couple of questions. You mentioned you're faith-based and that there are programs that residents are obligated to attend. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Mm-hmm. So being at Bethesda House is all encompassing. So in with nutrition and parenting and budget in class, we also have a Bible study, and we attend church together on Sundays.
How well received has that been by the residents?
It's been received. There's never been any resistance to it. We always tell them that it's just like attending any of the other classes, and what you decide to do with it is totally up to you.
And I'm assuming they're told that up front
Absolutely.
when they enter the program?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. How do people find out about your program?
So we've done extensive marketing, outreach, networking with local agencies and resources. So by now, WIC and most of the human service agencies in the area know about us. We've also made relationships with pregnancy resource centers that will often have a woman who finds herself pregnant and not sure what to do. So they will share our information with them to reach out and just know that we're an option available for them.
Okay. Can you speak more to the Bridge program? What does that mean? What do you offer?
So the Bridge program is typically that first approximately 6 weeks when they move in. And it's just time to get acclimated, get used to the house, because this is often so very different from what our moms are used to. It's a very structured schedule. We're learning life skills right off the get-go, how to keep a home clean. We all take turns in different rooms keeping it clean, learning housekeeping skills. We cook dinners, we eat together family style, Monday through Thursday night, so a different mom cooks, the other moms clean up. We have the classes are started right away, an extensive parenting curriculum from pretty much conception through parenting an older child, with a lot in there, domestic violence lessons, trafficking, all over 200 classes. So they get right into those right away. Those are online classes. We have our boutique that they work at. Jamie will speak to that, but they go there 1 day a week. They work managing donations, and then they earn boutique bucks for their baby. So then we have, our church on Sundays and our Bible study. So with all that, it's just a few weeks to get used to and settled into how our home works. That's the Bridge program.
Well, and you had mentioned after that, you have a program to help people, certainly after they've had their baby, to either go an educational track or a work track.
Mm-hmm. So they could even start on one of those other tracks, even pregnant, if they came in the beginning of their pregnancy. So once they get through that Bridge track and they feel confident they're going to stay and that we've kind of explored options, they can move into working and saving for move out, for building up their nest egg for when they go out on their own. Or we could get them started in a short-term education program, like a certificate program, or even doing the daycare, childcare certification has been very successful. Some moms in the past have done massage therapy. That's very extensive and all-consuming, but we've had 2 great stories of success with that.
Tell us about those. I'd be interested to hear.
So 2 of our moms started and completed the massage therapy right here in the industrial park, and it's a Monday through Thursday rigorous schedule. So they have to be at a point where they've kind of really gotten the house down pat, because they're parenting, they're working the Bethesda House program, and they're into their education track. So that's not for everybody. That's just for some that are very motivated and have that gusto to work all that hard.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
But that's wonderful. What I wanted to ask was, can I assume that there's an evaluation process for the qualifications? Can you speak to that?
Like an interview process
Right.
to come in? Yes. Yep. So typically it works that someone will refer them, or they'll call themselves requesting, if we have an open spot for them. And we will tell them about the program being much more than just a shelter. It's a program, an opportunity to change your life. And if that's something they're interested in, we'll move on to, we have a quick screening, and then we would set up an appointment for a virtual interview. We'll do that. We'll do a query. We'll talk about a drug test will be done when they move in. So we have to make sure this mom is going to be a very safe fit for our home. So once that has all been established, we can move ahead with the move-in process right into the Bridge program.
So people with a history of mental health issues or substance abuse issues, this would not be the program for them.
For some it is, and for some it's not. It really, there's no time frame. We can't say, when you've had 6 months clean and sober, it's more like where they are in their life, how committed they really are to the change. For some, having a baby makes that difference, makes them eligible, that they're really all in now for living the life that they've longed to, and this has just been kind of the thing that gets them there.
To get them going,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Do you have a waiting list?
So we sometimes do and sometimes don't. Right now we have, we'll have 2 beds open.
Okay, terrific.
Mm-hmm.
Next, I would like to speak to volunteers, and that can lead us into the boutique here. Mm-hmm. You talked about these 2 women who are highly motivated, and they've had their babies, and they're working at the shelter, and they're working on education. Who was watching their children?
So we have a team of volunteers, babysitters. They come through a training. They're Corey checked, and they come on board and they offer their services to watch the babies for our moms. Short blocks. We do like 4-hour blocks all through the weekdays, and we will utilize these volunteers not just for going out to work, but also in that beginning time when they're doing the parenting courses. Or having the Bible study, whatever they're doing at the house, even for when they cook dinner. When they're cooking dinner with staff, we'll have someone there to watch their baby so they can kind of focus and do what they need to do. So we use lots of babysitters. It depends on the number of babies for the number of babysitters per day, but we have an amazing team of babysitters at the house.
That's tremendous, because as we all know, that's the big hurdle to have to get over when you're a mom and you're trying to improve your life and have an income to support yourself and your baby, but you don't have any babysitting services.
Yeah.
That is fabulous. That is fabulous. Well, I can't thank you enough for your efforts. I mean, this is tremendous.
Thank you.
So, with all that you've had said, Jamie, can you please speak to the boutique and what that has to offer? And this is for everybody in the community to take advantage of, who is dealing with babies in any way, shape, or form. So grandparents, parents,
Foster families.
Foster families, excellent. Yes, all those people. So please speak to the boutique. Where is it?
It's located in Hanover,
Okay.
76 Rockland Street in Hanover. It's right next to Boston Bowl.
Okay.
On 139.
Hours of operation?
We are open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and Saturdays from 9 to 2. So we accept donations in new or like new condition. On Monday through Friday, they can drop off anytime. And on Saturdays, we don't accept donations on Saturdays at this time. So anyone can come. We're open to all of the local areas. We have most of our items are $3 unless they're specifically marked. But we have baby clothes from size 0 to 6, children's clothes size 6, maternity clothes, baby equipment, toys, books, shoes.
Wow, what kind of baby equipment?
We have bassinets, high chairs, bumbo seats, bouncy chairs,
Pack and plays.
pack and plays, exercisers.
Wow.
So anything that you could really need for your baby.
That is tremendous. So certainly take advantage of that. I'm already thinking of what I have in my house that I could donate and what I could use for grandchildren getting older. What a gift to the community.
Yes, we have a big clientele of grandparents.
Grandparents,
Yes.
sure. And, as you mentioned, foster parents, people that they take in. That is absolutely tremendous. And then where do those funds go?
So we actually opened the boutique as a fundraiser for the house. And we were getting so many donations that we couldn't house them all at the house, so we opened up the boutique. And it's been really great as far as getting the word out to the community about the house and just supporting moms and babies in the community. So they can, I forgot the question.
All the funds go directly to Bethesda House.
They go
Yes.
directly
Yeah.
to Bethesda
To
House.
support the house or the store.
Okay.
Yes.
Wonderful. So back to volunteers.
Yes.
So you need volunteers. Volunteers, what are they required? What do you require of volunteers?
So we are requiring that when people are at the point to commit to come on board, that they can give 2 slots, we call it, per month. It's about 6 to 8 hours a month. So it could be 1 babysitting and 1 evening care, or babysitting and a couple rides, but just a commitment of about 6 to 8 hours a month.
Okay.
And to get started, it's just on our website. There's a section about enrollment form and what we're looking for and what we're about, and more details on coming on board.
And are they quarried
Yes.
as well? Okay.
Yes.
And the type of things they can do, you mentioned the babysitting, working in the boutique, working in the kitchen when people are cooking.
So that will be just, we do that with them. So you might be there babysitting and there's some downtime, you might help. Our staff typically helps with that.
Okay.
But there's a slot of time, Monday through Thursday, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. We call it evening care, and it's just for the moms to experience family time. So we have the sit-down family meal, everyone cleans up, and then we do something together. Whether it's a game, a craft, go for a walk, something, phones away, just be together, and hopefully teaching them, modeling them family time for them with their child.
Wow, tremendous. So, takeaways here. Basically, you've got this wonderful program, faith-based, Bethesda House in Pembroke. People can find out a bit about it by contacting you. A lot of local health providers know about it, and government services know about it. And it is for single pregnant moms. It's also for single pregnant women, single moms. Average time of stay is typically up to 2 years. That you do have a bridge program. People are ideally able to leave with some type of education, work, or both to help support them after they leave. And you've certainly got all of the equipment in place to help take care of their babies, and you've got the volunteers and the staff as a support system. This is tremendous. This is absolutely tremendous. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you.
So do remember Bethesda House. And stay happy and stay healthy. Thank you.